and not support it, then we deserve what we get, as I explained with the monies from the casino revenues for higher education. They didn't complain about it, so they got what was going on.
I guess along those lines, has legislation been introduced anywhere, either in the United States or anywhere in the world, making the kind of link that you're talking about?
Slowly but surely. We have places in California that's starting to look at what I've been talking about. We have there's a video that's coming out. We talk about reparations for the drug war. Now, many people, when you talk about reparations, they think about slavery. But only in this country we have these words, and they just mean other things, like reverse discrimination. Technically, reverse discrimination means no discrimination at all, correct? But in this country, it means discrimination against whites. Correct or incorrect?
Right.
Stop me if I'm wrong here. So when we talk about reparations here, the first thing people think about is slavery. But we're not even talking about slavery. Reparations means, and it's in your booklet, it explains everything about what reparations is. And Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch says that anytime you have a war directed against a particular set of people, then they are due reparations. Yes, sir.
The thing that I think the strategy, I believe in that strategy a long time ago, when I looked at bootlegging and how
Can you speak louder, sir?
I said I believed in that strategy even before I knew you was involved in it. When I watched the Capone days and the bootlegging and how it destroyed that whole industry.
Right.
The only thing that I'm concerned about is that today's modern politics, money is derived from prisons, the building of prisons, and it would be a major fight to stop all those dollars that are currently being invested in creating welfare to work, volunteer, low-income community service that goes in the states and the communities, and the exploitation of using prisoners to do this and that, and I mean it's a ton of things. And I think what will happen is if this group or the movement of the Green Party or any party doesn't become very solid and it's push for particular types of candidates, or it's pushed on legislation, it's not going to go through because the big boys want that money.
Well, that's right, but let's create another scenario here. The year is 1840, and I come in here and I tell you we're going to end slavery. You're going to have the same type of arguments about ending slavery. All great truths begin as blasphemy. And the same with happened with slavery. But we know what happened with slavery. And understand this. I don't believe we're going to get to where I want to go unless there is bloodshed. Because they're not going to give up the money, you're right. They don't want to give up that money. People are going to die one way or another. But I'm committed to doing what I'm doing. I'm ready to die for what I believe in. Green Party, ending the drug war, whatever it may be. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to die. But I'm willing to put my life on the line for what I believe. And that is the way we're going to win.
What I would like to do is, with this information, probably take it back to my group. But one of the things is that we would have to begin to, at each city level and each state level, try to mobilize and come up with strategic planning. That's
happening as we speak. And you have my contact information. I would love to come to your group to give them a talk. There's tons of stuff that, you know, we can't possibly cover everything in one session. This drug war is a highly complicated issue, and the thing that we've got to remember is that it's 2 degrees from everything. 2 degrees from everything. There's possibly nothing you can say that I can't connect to the drug war. More questions or statements?